Alright, welcome back. This is episode 2 of Commander Slash here on the John Roberts Gaming channel. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy.
Germany, round 3. Looks like he pulled back like I said he would have to. But he has been able to muster a fleet, probably one turn sooner than he would have been able to if I left my aircraft in Northwest. Oh, I hope that was the right decision, because things aren't going to be okay for Germany. Going to be counting on the Japanese. I got him to pull some Russian forces down into India, so now he's got a tri-national stack down here. That's actually a plus for us, I think. So stacking Burma served its purpose. Let's take a look at the Allies. Round 2. Well, USA's round 2. 3 more transports. 5 infantry, 1 artillery. So he's got 3 transports here, but only 4 units. He's got 4 transports here, so he'll have 5, and only 8 units. So his logistics are off by like 1 transport. Oh, he'll have 7. Oh, his logistics are off by a bit more. He's buying too many transports. Purchase 2 transports per round. There's a much more comfortable escalation for the USA, but okay. I think that is another plus for us. We can see he took Morocco. I don't think I'm going to be able to hold Africa in this particular game. That fleet in 13. Moved some units to Canada. A couple of units to Sea Zone 12. 2 infantry to Persia. Put the bomber in Moscow. Moved 3 transports to Sea Zone 10. And moved the transport to Sea Zone 11. And mobilized everything out of Washington. 4 infantry, 1 tank, and 3 artillery. That's not a bad purchase, actually. Took back West Russia. He lost an infantry there. And he pulled back into Caucasus. Put some units into India. Put an infantry in Kazakh. An infantry in Novosibirsk. 2 infantry in Vologda. And 2 infantry into Persia. Interesting. Tank out of Caucasus, and the rest in Moscow. Germany. Land, and more land. Thank you, please. So obviously we want to take Ukraine. We want to hold it. We want to actually get it. Same thing with West Russia. We want to get that. Archangel, we don't need to get. We just want to destroy that infantry. So let's see the bomber. Bomber's going to help Archangel. And then these guys can just split. That's good. Just going to blitz again. Just for the little extra income. Okay, may the dice gods be with us. Okay, that all worked out splendidly. The only thing that could have gone better is if we actually took Archangel. I'm gonna land all the aircraft in Karelia. You know what? Let's put the fighters in Belarusia. Put the bomber in Karelia. He's not gonna take Karelia. Because from Belarusia, we can go 1, 2, 3, 4. He's got to take both of these. Let's see. Can I stack West Russia? 19, 20, 21. He has 10, 18, 24, 28, 28. So no. Not quite enough. So the 2 infantry there will be good. Put a couple of infantry in Belarusia. 3 stacks are better than 2 stacks. The tank. Gonna leave these 3 infantry in Italy. Put an AA gun there too. Put 2 more. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got 3, 6. And we can put 1 more there at least. So he'll end up taking France instead of Italy. We'll leave 3 behind in Italy. Yes. 3 behind in Italy, also in Germany. Okay. So let's move to mobilization. Put the artillery in Germany. I always like to have something in Germany to help me trade France and Northwest. Put 2 infantry in Karelia and 9 infantry in Germany and 2 in Italy. That looks good. Let's see it. United Kingdom. 3 tanks, 4 infantry. Took Egypt and took Finland. Interesting. I guess he plans on taking Norway with the United States. If he does not, then this fleet up here is subject to aircraft. So he moved that up there. The cruiser. The sub. The tank in India. Moved a couple of units to eastern Canada. Put 3 tanks in India and 4 infantry in the United Kingdom. So the Japanese, I want an industrial complex this round. If we get 4 ground units, and then another fighter. I like it. So let's see if we could eliminate some infantry. Use a fighter in Evenki. This bomber, 1, 2, 3, to Novosibirsk, and this bomber to Kazakh. I think those are my assaults. May the dice gods be with us. Well, it was an alright round. Would have rather taken at least 1 more of these regions. It didn't happen. Land the bombers in Karelia. We're going to land this fighter in Karelia as well. This fighter up into Yakut with this infantry. We will send this infantry into Szechuan with this tank. No, not with the tank. The tank will go into Yunnan. So will the 4 artillery, and we'll pull back 5 of the infantry. We'll take 1 transport up to 62 and land 2 infantry. I'm going to take this transport and get 2 more units. Put you right in 12. There are no aircraft that can reach us. Yeah, this bomber is out of range. But we'll put the destroyer down there. And I think we could put a carrier. No, there's no point. Just leave it. This transport. We could pick up this infantry. Put them in French Indo. This transport. Pick up these 2 infantry. Put them in French Indo. Okay. I like it. Industrial complex in Manchuria. Fighter on Japan, along with the 4 ground units. Let's see it, Allies. Germany, round 4. What happened? On USA's round 3, 2 transports, 7 infantry, 1 artillery. So he's building up quite a bit, quite a few transports. He has 11 now, but doesn't have proper logistics going. So that's good. That's a good thing for me. Since my Germans, they're going to have to hold out. The Japanese are not doing fantastic, but they're not doing horribly either. So, we're going to have to try to pull this one out any way we can. He got Norway and Algeria. Moved some units to Canada. His fleet into Sea Zone 10. He's getting some fighters up into Iceland. No more fighters behind, though. Put a bomber in India. So let's see. That can go 1, 2, 3, 4. It still has no landing point. 1, 2, 3. It can get to 61. So that's something we have to keep in mind. Just put a little pin, just to remind me. There's the 2 transports and the land units. And the Soviets round 4, he purchased 7 infantry. He took West Russia. He did lose an infantry there. He's got 2 fighters in Caucasus. Put an infantry in Archangel, an infantry in Novosibirsk, and an infantry in Kazakh. And he mobilized, all out of Russia. So Germany's just buying more land. That's really what we need. That's a good purchase. Let's see if we could have some successful trading. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, like that, and like that. And then I was looking at this down here in Libya, and I think my best shot is to go after his American stack. That would be the best way to slow them down. And then eliminate his possibility of using them in the future. I have 1 more hit point than him. We have the same number of firepower points. Both have 9 total firepower. I have 5 units, he has 4. So I have an advantage there. Counted it up, I cannot stack West Russia. He just has too many. He's got 12 here, 11 here, without even continuing to count. That's already 23. It's not counting these 3 units, this unit, the fighters, this unit, these 2 units that I would have to destroy first. We do have this bomber. The bomber could help here in Algeria, couldn't they? Let me see here. If we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, no. So it's going. Then I would have to land in Algeria, and I would have no protection. So I don't think I'm going to do that. Alright, we'll risk it. It's always better to risk it rather than let this bomber sit and do nothing. It is always better to risk it. I know the risk doesn't always work out. 1 out of 6 times, statistically. You lose 12 IPCs, but that's the name of the game. Alright, may the dice gods be with us. Algeria is unlikely. Yeah, so I'm annoyed about Finland. I did not intend to. There was a misclick. Let's see. Leave those 3 infantry in Belarusia. We'll put 1 more infantry in. We don't need 2 in Ukraine. So let's see. No threat on Italy. So the artillery... I'm going to send the artillery this way with an infantry. Maybe 2 infantry. And then what if we put 6 there? Is he going to get that? He could get that with the British. So let's put the 6 in Poland. Let's put a couple of these up in Germany. From Italy, we don't need them all. The anti-air. We'll send that up that way. Leave it in Germany, send it that way. Well, let's just leave it in Germany. Okay. So we mobilize our units. 1 artillery in Germany, 1 in Karelia. And infantry in Germany, as many infantry as we can get in Germany. Infantry in Karelia, 9 infantry in Germany, the 2 remainder in Italy. Okay, Commander Slash. After Germany's round 4, the Axis still maintain a lead. I think that is good. My firepower is good too. He does not have 1 single power that can stand up to either of my powers on their own. So that's a good sign too. So I think we're doing well. So let's see what Japan has in store for us. Here is Japan round 4. Let's take a look at the British's turn. 8 infantry, 2 artillery. Took Libya. That was his only combat. So this is looking pretty decent, I think, for the Axis so far. He put a cruiser in Sea Zone 3. Put some things in Egypt. 2 infantry into Finland. And put some units in Norway. Alright, 3 to India, 7 to United Kingdom. So let's see Japan. Let's read the map note. Make sure we remember. The bomber can reach Sea Zone 61. So the Japanese have 5, 6, 7 units. We're going to need 8 units. 9, 10, 11 units. We can get a fighter and a tank. That looks good. I like that. 8 infantry, 1 tank, 1 fighter. Let's do this. So let's get these 2 infantry. There's a fighter right here to help. Let's see about getting this infantry in Kazakh. Let's use the 2 fighters. And then the 2 bombers can go here and help with Kazakh. India's got too much. We're not going to get India. Could take Alaska. He has no aircraft nearby. None. Let's do that. Let's take Alaska. Make him have to kind of turn around a bit. Make sure we keep him on his toes. Okay, that looks good. Come on, Dice Gods. Alright, good round, good round. Land both these fighters in Karelia. Land the 2 bombers in Karelia. Bring this infantry over. Get a couple units. To Yunnan. I'm going to move all of these units into Szechwan. These 2 transports up to Sea Zone 62. We'll take these 4 units. We'll put them in Manchuria. Alright, we don't need to defend Sea Zone 62. Well, let's put a destroyer there, just in case, and that if the transports are going anywhere else, they have at least a destroyer that can follow them. Okay, 2 aircraft carriers, 4 fighters. Put 1 battleship. We'll put the other battleship in 62. Once again, perhaps have something to follow. Maybe it becomes advantageous to start trading Alaska. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Land you in Evenki. And I think that looks good. So there's the fighter on Japan. The tank in Manchuria. 2 more infantry in Manchuria and 4 more infantry on Japan. Let's see it. Allies.